Hey, what's up, YouTube? Wanted to try something a little new here. I've been doing this for a while, but I'm going to go ahead and make a video about it. That I figured, let's start this new thing where, I talk about comic books. Just the ones when I get a chance to rent a comic book shop and pick up a few comics and maybe talk about like what I've been reading so far of them. So let's go ahead and go through the list here, starting with, I guess it's on the top. Said All New X-Men, issue number 6. Yeah, I've been following this one. It's actually pretty interesting. In case you don't know the premise, is like the X-Men from the past, from the 60s version of the X-Men or whatever. Beast goes and gets them and brings them back because he wants to see. He's hoping that maybe either Cyclops of this time will see how he used to be and maybe stop being crazy, or maybe the past Cyclops will try to figure out how he got to where he is and not be where he is at this time. So that's pretty much going on here, and I don't want to give too much of the story away, but there's what's going on there. Issue number 3 of Captain America, new series, starting on the Marvel Now imprint, whatever the hell that is, but they restarted Captain America. I did have the first 2 issues. It's kind of a weird series because for some reason Captain America gets stranded in like some kind of alternate reality, and he's there for like a year or something between issue 1 and 2. And he has this kid with him that I think is like, I don't know, he rescued this baby and had him for a year. He's trying to protect the kid and try to figure out how to get back home. And there's so many things in this world that are trying to kill him. Which, I'm figuring out once he gets out of this, he'll end up back in like the real world, and it'll be like he was gone for like a day instead of however long he's going to be gone in this series. So my new favorite ones right here. I saw this like a few months ago, and I just picked up an issue just to check it out. And Wolverine Max, which is really just a really cool, like, grown-up, mature version of Wolverine. It's Wolverine the way Wolverine was meant to be, I think. The whole Marvel Max series is like a more adult version of different comic book characters. And, there's Punisher Max, and there are a few other ones that did it too. I don't remember them all offhand. But Wolverine Max, definitely one of my new favorite things I've been picking up. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Finally started reading Wolverine and the X-Men, which I didn't really start getting into it until issue like 20. Like, they do the whole Marvel Now thing, so I'm trying to like jump back. I'm trying to use it because it's meant to be like a jump-in point for either new readers or people who haven't been there in a while. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So I've been pretty good with that. New series, Savage Wolverine. I think they actually ended the traditional Wolverine series. I could be wrong. I don't know about that. I might be way off on that one. But from what I tell, like the last issue I bought, it said next issue, and it showed this one. So more or less, they've probably started over. I don't know. So we'll have to see about that. So apparently Wolverine, for some reason, gets stuck in a savage land, and he has to find out how he gets out. I guess that's how it happens. I don't know. I have to read to find out. Avengers. Yes, they restarted the Avengers series. So basically what happens here is the Avengers go to some planet, and they all get kidnapped, or they all get beaten and held hostage or kidnapped, except for Captain America, who gets sent back to Earth, and he forms new Avengers, a new set of Avengers to go back and try to save the other Avengers. A lot like Giant Size X-Men. I don't know how many people know what Giant Size X-Men is. Basically, the X-Men get captured, and Cyclops makes it back, and him and Professor X, whatever, form a new team of X-Men. That's where Wolverine and Storm, Colossus, and Nightcrawler came in originally. Another series I've been following, Punisher Warzone. It's basically the Avengers decide to go after Punisher. Because apparently it looks like Punisher killed some cops, even though he really didn't. He was framed or whatever, but he's in cahoots with somebody. And so Spider-Man finally convinces them that they need to go after the Punisher, and every issue you get like a new character, I guess, who's trying to go after the Punisher. And finally, last thing I picked up today, Scarlet Spider. Now, I remember a few weeks ago I went to comic shop, and pickings were actually slim. I didn't see anything that interesting that day. Nothing was really out. Nothing that held of interest. But they did have, just for the hell of it, I picked up Scarlet Spider 12.1. I don't know if this .1 crap Marvel keeps pulling with their comics lately. Like I said, I just started getting back into it, so I don't know. So I picked it up and I read Scarlet Spider number 12.1, and I thought the series was pretty good. And I kind of like this, so I think I'm going to stick with it from now on. Maybe eventually I'll see if I can get the first 12 issues or whatever and see how that is. So I thought it was pretty cool. So Scarlet Spider, definitely a good series. It's basically, if from the Clone Saga, Kane, the disfigured clone, he eventually gets healed, and he decides to go to Houston and fight crime. I don't know why he chose Houston, but there you are. That was pretty much my pickups for this week. If anybody read any of these, let me know. We can discuss it or whatever. So, just showing off the comic book pickups I got this week. And see you guys later.